When I accepted Christ at an early age in my life, we didn't have any discipleship materials or even follow-up materials for new Christians to use for their spiritual growth.
Since the year 2000, 4G3's Middle East arm, Melty, has reached 800,000 in the Middle East with in-person individual courses. 4G3 and Melty employ a ministry model where trainers empower masses with individual courses reaching 800 to 1,000 people every month. Those who want to join the 15-month discipleship institutes are vetted. During the 15 months, they are expected to reach 100 others around them. Once they graduate, some of them become trainers, training in individual courses or in discipleship institutes.
أنا أخذوني على تركيا، ضليت تقريبا 52 يوم. هاي غير الضرب والإهانات والمشاكل اللي عملوها معي. في أخت خبرتني إنه في مؤتمر حابة تطلعي، أنا ما كنت عارفة إنه هو مالتي، فقلت لها إيه بطلع بجي، بكون أنا غيرت حتى الجو لأنه متضايقة.
Robina is one of nearly 260 million Christians who face high levels of persecution because of their religion. This past year alone, at least 2,983 Christians have been killed for their faith, while 3,711 have been arrested and imprisoned. Millions of Christians in the region have been uprooted from their homes, and many have been killed, kidnapped, imprisoned, and discriminated against. Different forms of persecution, ranging from routine discrimination in education, employment, and social life, up to genocidal attacks against Christian communities, have led to a significant exodus of Christian believers from this region since the turn of the century. The population of Christians in the Middle East used to be about 20%. Now it's closer to only 5%.
Here are people who are growing in that church right next to the burned out area, but God has been faithful and He's still using these people to present the gospel and teaching great things.
4G3 through Melty provides a lifeline of care in war-torn zones, providing 15-month discipleship institutes, giving displaced and persecuted Christians deep biblical knowledge which leads them to build holy habits. This leads them to change their way of thinking from a victim mentality to a victor mentality, leading them like Daniel to bloom where they are divinely planted. This will lead them to disciple others, causing a ripple effect in the refugee and displaced community, leading to a revival where hopelessness previously prevailed. Each year, 4G3 through Melty will disciple 350 disciples over a 15-month period. Each disciple is expected to reach 100 people around him or her. This means that each year, 35,000 amongst the refugee community will be touched.
You cannot go into any area, do a conference, declare them trained, declare them discipled, and walk away. But I think that 4G3 and Melty understands that. They never did buy in to, you never did buy into this idea of let's just do conferences and be done with it.
My first attempt at fundraising was at the age of 16. I was in high school, and because my life was changed because of the Bible, I felt that I wanted to share what I had with everybody in my class.
That's one thing I've noticed about them in the time we've been around them in the last couple of years, is they are truly resourceful. I have seen how they've stewarded the donations so well, and just not being wasteful.
And there are very few, almost no type of organizations, especially coming from the Middle East, who has a greater potential to impact a broader number of people than 4G3 and Melty.
We have 12 discipleship institutes lined up in Syria, Iraq, North Sudan, South Sudan, Egypt, and Morocco. Each discipleship institute is 15 months long. Each disciple studies 10 core courses. Each disciple is expected to reach 100 people.
We must not be lulled into the chaos of the distraction, but find hope that Jesus Christ, He offers His shalom, His peace in the midst of the chaos.